What's good, gamers? Just wanted to give a little update on the Gemling Warcry build that I did. First of all, thank you very much for all the support. The views and everything have been pretty crazy. 50 subs, we're climbing. But yeah, it's been very humbling and really cool to see, and hopefully many more. If you do enjoy the content or the builds, a like doesn't cost anything. Same with a sub, it helps a lot. But anyway, the main reason I made this video is just because of the changes to uniques. So yeah, this body armor, Titan Rot Cataphract, goes up to 30% increased strength now. I got lucky, I divined mine and hit max roll. Uh, yeah, the character is now sitting at 844 strength, which is pretty good for SSF hardcore. Just in case anybody hardcore SSF, I don't trade, not my thing. Um, But yeah, just to put it into perspective of the change, went from 715 all the way to 844. It's like 400 life-ish. Is more energy shield as well because of the helmet. And even though we have no life regen with this chest piece on, Warcry actually gets around that with a nice little tech. That is this node down here, Urgent Call. So every time we Warcry, we get 2% life and mana. So Stain, Warcry with no life regen. It's pretty good. I know a lot of people use the Arbiter chest piece, but if you're in hardcore and you're not ready for it, then this is a much easier alternative to get a nice big chunk of strength, which is a pretty big deal. Other than that, my gear hasn't changed. I think I just changed one ring for resists when I put this on because the big fire res. And I got a weapon upgrade, and this is something else I want to talk about. Like physical, obviously, you look at the physical damage, you think, oh, much higher than the weapon I have currently, 418. I know there's fire there. This has fire. It's still much higher, probably. The biggest thing here, 68k is pretty terrible. But this now we're jumping up there. Plus the melee skills is huge for Hammer of the Gods. Don't just look at the physical damage of a weapon. Like try and look for skills and like that. Also change the links. Conk effect is huge. And so we're in Infernal Cry now. 3 med, burn of a bit more damage. Raging Cry for rage. So our Hammer of the Gods now is actually hitting pretty well. Like if we're stacking a Warcry, that's obviously not counting this extra damage. The Ignite's actually hitting pretty well. So a single target's also improved. Other than that, I've been playing a bunch of different characters. That's why when I did the last video, like level 92, he's like level 93. Quite a lot of failed ventures. I did do one build that was good and worked, but I guess great minds think alike, and someone else ended up doing it, and I also ripped on him at level 83. I stood in stupid, I didn't see some explosions on the floor and died. But the idea for this character was yeah, convert magma blast to hold, use the ring, roll the ice. You know the deal. I know people are kind of fed up with it at this point. Why I re-leveled it, that I stopped playing it because, yeah, it's probably something that's going to get nerfed. To be honest, I think you could play this without Ring. I know, like, this interaction with Herald of Ice and the Ring is annoying people because it's so strong. But yeah, and go into more evasion. Armor on its own is kind of dog. It was pretty. It was pretty good. It was a cool character. Um, and yeah, it was. It's very fun to map with, like blowing up the screen. You know. Uh, Here we go. We ripped. Someone else posted something on Reddit. The reception to it wasn't great, so I don't want to do a build and deal with the internet, so to speak. You know how it goes. Not, not your original build, even though I died on this character like last week before anyone else had. And then I was trying to do a bleed build with another Gemling. This guy, but the bleed build didn't turn out very well because I was gonna weapon swap with Hammer of the Gods and then use a quarter staff. Vaulting Impact slammed. But yeah, it might still happen. We'll see. I'll probably need levels, and then I've just been um, testing out Chaos Dot of the matter and stuff on this character. Chaos Dot sucks, man. Like you fucking press all these buttons and you're doing less damage than an auto attack. It is what it is. But yeah, if you guys have any like builds you want to see, you want me to test something in an SSF environment, hardcore, feel free to hit me up in the comments. Um, if you want a like an SSF tips video, like things that I've learned, because I think I'm approaching 600 hours already, which is pretty insane. So yeah, I've done played a lot. I feel like I've got a good grip on SSF when it comes to gear and currency and map sustain and things like that. I know a lot of people struggle with that. But yeah, if you want any sort of videos, and yeah, just hit me up in the comments. Other than that, no, thank you very much for the support once again. You could hit that subscribe, maybe follow on Twitch. I'll link it down in the description. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Have a good, blessed day, and peace out. Oh, and if you're wondering where all my hair's gone and stuff, this is peak gaming performance. We let it grow until it annoys us. It comes off. Repeat the process. I'm not trying to audition for Romp Stomp 2, but here's what it is. Later.